Welcome to episode 534 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Byrne, Apartment Hacker. It's my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. Today we are going to tease out shrewdness. I want to tell you a little story about shrewdness. And it is a story about Ulysses S. Grant, prior to being General Grant or even President. One morning, his mom was making breakfast, and she had run out of butter, and so she sent Yulee, as he was referred to rather, next door to get some butter. And so he runs next door. He enters this house without knocking, and in doing so, he overhears a conversation where the mother of a son was speaking to a friend, and in that conversation, she disclosed that the friend, who would have been Yulee's age, was feeling out of West Point and would be returning home the following day. So Yulee runs back home, he drops the butter off, and he makes way to his congressman's office immediately. And he walks in and he says, "Hey, listen, I just want to ask you a question. If, so-and-so were to come home from West Point or feel out at any point, I'd like to know that you would endorse me to go in his place." And the congressman sort of chuckled and said, there's no chance so-and-so is going to come home, so it's really it's a non-issue. And Yulee pressed and said, "Hey, look, but in the event that it is, will you please promise me that you'll endorse me for that position to go to West Point?" And so the congressman said, "Sure, I'll do that." So the following day, the communication comes in from West Point that this particular individual would be coming home, and Yulee makes his way back to the congressman's office, and the congressman recognizes the shrewdness in Yulee's attempts to get promoted in that position, and certainly gives him his endorsement and the rest of the story. So my overarching message here is hone your skills of observation and understand that everything that goes on around you in the world, to include body language, to include intonation and voice, and conversations that you're having with others, and anything and everything in this world is a great big tell. It's a great big education for your advancements, whether it be personally, professionally, etc. But you have to get yourself in tune with those things. Work on your observation skills, understand how to connect the dots, expose yourself to multiple sets of disciplines in terms of information, so that you can start to connect things such that those Yulee moments where you hear a piece of information that can be useful and helpful to you, you can actually act on those things and hopefully benefit from them, certainly in a moral way. Keep that in mind too. All right, take care. We'll talk to you again soon.